All right. What is up, everyone? On another, I guess you can call them episodes. They're not really episodes, just interview. Anyway, I'm here with my G, legend in the underground.
What's
Someone
poppin'?
very fire. Black. It's Black, right? I'm saying it right.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's Black.
finally somebody who doesn't call me Blckk.
Stop advertising. The more we're gonna say it, the more you fucking talk about it.
Yeah. A
Well,
lot of
me.
people. You'd be surprised. There's a fuck ton of people.
They just call you Black.
Yeah, because they don't know what the fuck to because it's obviously fucking spelled wrong, but that's for a reason, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. There's no
Anyway,
vowels.
yeah, it's Black.
I got you.
That's
Dope,
it.
man. What
Yeah.
is up? How are you today, my guy?
I'm doing okay. This is my second interview of the day. This one is more high tech. I'm
Yes.
liking it. I like this fancy mic I got.
Fancy
Also
lights.
a little more serious, but actually let's do you edit these at all in
Yeah,
post?
I can edit them.
Okay, cut the part out where I say this interview is way better, okay? Don't.
Okay. Yeah, I will say that.
Okay.
I got you. But I
Um
appreciate that though. I
of
know what
course,
you
yeah.
said.
Anyway, yeah, today's been good. I'm finishing my album, the next one that's coming out, and that's basically all I've been doing today. I woke up at fucking 8, made a fuck ton of music, and then did this other interview, and now we're here.
Dope, dope. Well, you got a name for the album yet?
Yeah, it's called MIA. It should be coming midsummer, if not late July, then early June. I kind of want to put it out sooner, maybe mid July, but that's kind of yet to be determined. Cover art submissions are still out there, people sending shit, so waiting on all that. But yeah, MIA.
Dope, dope, dope. What can we expect on the album? A lot of your regular scream or rage stuff or slow
Yeah,
stuff.
actually, it's different than anything I've done so far.
Hmm.
And I say this every time somebody asks that question. Not like it's something nobody's done before,
Hmm.
but it's something I've never done before, and I am super fucking excited about it. Um, it should be, yeah. I mean, it's different. I'm happy about working in a different direction and doing a different style. If hopefully people will still like it, I was part of me was hesitant to switch up so heavily, but I'm always just kind of looking for the next thing to do and kind of move forward. So that's what I've been doing.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Um, so first to start off, more of a background thing. So, what are your inspirations for doing music, if you have any?
Yeah. I mean, uh, very very early on, I was super inspired by all the music my older brother listened to. That really made me kind of want to get into it. Then, later down the road, I started producing, and while I was producing, I was listening to a lot of the more underground people. As I started to kind of delve into that and got more into that type of stuff, and those are the people that really kind of made me more comfortable to try to like because I had heard aggressive stuff before, but because starting out, I was mostly doing the hard shit, and I still do. Um, that was really what I wanted to do. So those people and those types of genres were really the biggest inspirations. X is a good example, early X, a bunch of other people, but there's a million. Some people that weren't even close to that genre really inspired me. Peep was a big one. It's pretty cliche, but it's true. Um, and then more mainstream people. Young Thug was a big one. Travis Scott was a huge one. Earl Sweatshirt, people like that.
Dope, dope. Um, yeah. So, what are also some things that you would say are what type of music do you make if you can put labels or something on it? Would you
Right.
say?
Yeah. Um, I mean, I'm not really sure what an official label for it would be, um, because there's so many different things that people call it, and I am trying to do a bunch of different stuff. So that's another reason why it's hard for me to put a label on it because I
I like to
mean,
call it. I think like when I make a hard, I think either
murder. He says murdercore.
murdercore.
But yeah, it's rap. You know,
Yeah.
when it comes down to it, that's really it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely rap. Would you ever? I don't. I've listened to your music, but I'm not sure if you do any like softer vocals. Do you do any type of singing or harmonizing? I don't
Yeah,
remember. Uh.
yeah. I do some singles are out there with that. A couple songs on 2000 are have some singing in there, and then as far as singing with like more auto tune heavy stuff, this entire next album is full of that.
Okay.
So definitely more of that soon.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
So also just start off. Where are you from? What did you?
I'm from Virginia. I mean, I've moved around my whole life,
Mm-hmm.
so kind of a bunch of different places, but this is where I've been the longest, and this is where I started doing music. So
Mm.
Virginia based, Northern Virginia.
Okay. Okay. I'm like I said. I'm in Maryland. I'm right over in PG,
Yeah,
like right past DC. So I didn't know you. I know you were that close.
yeah, yeah. I got people out in Maryland too.
DMV, bro.
Dope.
Yeah,
Yeah. DMV. We out here. So.
Posted in Arlington right now.
yeah,
So any DMV artists? Because I know the scene has quite a few here. There's quite a few. Any like you
yeah.
know of
Um,
or link with personally?
to be honest, well, this guy checks. Um, previously checks and balances.
Mm-hmm.
He's great. He's my favorite from this area, I think. Unless I'm forgetting somebody that is huge, but uh, no, I mean a lot of people here are not very fond of me, so I'm not very fond of a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Uh, local people and me don't get along very well, so not too many.
Okay. Okay. I understand.
Yeah,
Um. I was trying to think. Because I want to know more. Since you're from Virginia, usually when people are from the area, I like to ask more area-based questions. But
yeah. Well, the thing is, there's not a whole fuck ton going on around here.
yeah,
You know,
that's the thing. So
Yeah,
it's like,
bro.
yeah,
It's so dead.
it's dead as shit out here. I mean,
yeah,
and I wish it was. I wish it was more active, but it is what it is.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, um, also, who would you say are not just in the area, just artists? Period. Who would you say are some of your favorites, or better? It doesn't have to be underground.
Right. You know, I'm really a huge fan of the people that I work with.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they end up being a lot of what I listen to. Um, I mean, it varies from time to time. I kind of jump between people because
Bring me the horizon.
Bring Me the Horizon is fucking huge. I love them. VTB, um, some of my friends. Kill Station is a huge one for me.
Oh, dope.
Um, Biv is a fucking massive one for me.
Shout out
Darky.
Biv.
Yeah, shout out Biv for sure. JPEG, I'm looking through my fucking likes right now. Because I can't remember shit. Ghosty, Drown Millie, it really it kind of stays in the underground, really, but when it gets outside of that, I'm a Tyler fan, I'm an Earl fan.
Mm-hmm.
Young Thug, huge one for me. Uh, as previously stated several
Always
times.
talking about how much you fucking love Young Thug, dude.
I will always talk about
Like,
that.
every time we wake, you always just bring up, like, bro, I love Young Thugs, bro. Like, I was getting talked to Young Thug,
As you can tell, huge Thug fan.
bro. Like,
That's
my
good.
mom, like, came home and
Fuck
my birthday
off.
party, she popped out of the cake.
He's just talking shit.
I bought someone Young Thug, bro. Like,
Okay, next,
my
bro.
childhood
Shut the
was
fuck up. Let me move on with this fucking interview.
No, man. Oh, yeah. So, what was I about to ask? So, what do you think draws people more to underground music than mainstream? Do you say?
I mean, it's there's way less censorship
Mm-hmm.
in the underground. You can say whatever the fuck you want. It's a whole different type of energy.
Can I say?
Yeah.
Artists are. I'm gonna come up. Artists are a lot more accessible in the underground scene, too. I feel like if you want to get in touch with an artist and reach out and maybe ask them a question about a song or let them know you meant them.
Yeah.
You're like they're like smart. You can get back to them. Like you check through your DMs. It's like, oh shit, like this kid says something like I really touched him. Like I'm gonna send him a message back.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that is something big. I mean, because there's way more connection between people in the underground and people that are more mainstream. I mean, it's like you said, more accessible, And I mean, there's so many fucking subgenres and
Mm-hmm.
people just trying everything that like you can hit a way more specific bone of like what people are really into
Mm-hmm.
and then run with that. And that's I think what differentiates it.
So a lot more stronger, much more loyal, and in person relationship with
Exactly.
fans. I got it. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's dope. That's dope. I can agree with that. Personally, I
Yo,
also.
you hear that?
Yeah, somebody's shooting outside.
Oh shit.
Wait, whoa.
We'll cut this out. Sorry. Somebody just fucking up and shot outside. Or
Oof.
keep this in actually. Welcome to this specific part of Virginia.
Oh shit.
The shit that I deal with in Richmond. Who got popped outside my door.
All right.
Dead ass.
We're going to move on.
Anyway.
Okay. Well, that's what happens. But
You can add
anyway.
a little you can add a little edit. At this point in the interview, somebody starts shooting outside.
Oh yeah, I'll do that shit. I'll definitely put in that.
That's the
No,
movie.
that's my dad walking
Okay.
upstairs.
Oof. Okay.
Back on track.
So, cause like you said, it's probably more obvious this question, but still to ask, because you said you're more of a fan of people that you actually work with. So who would
Right.
you want to well, to make it interesting, who would you want to collab with that you haven't yet?
Huh. I mean honestly it comes in waves of like who I'm like really fucking with at the moment, like the current moment in time. Um, it's really when it comes to that, it's like bigger artists
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of smaller ones I don't know well enough to because I haven't reached out or I just don't really think that it would work. A song with me and them.
Right.
So a whole fuck ton more with the people I'm already working with. If something comes up, then I'm definitely would be interested if they sound the right way.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, nobody really, because I'm just trying to keep it with the people that I know really understand what I'm trying to do and can work with that and really contribute something.
Right. Right. Um. Okay. So, also, I'm pretty sure you get this a lot too, though. Why the name Black? Like, where did that come from? And especially how you like, how you spell it. If I
Yeah, I
see the
do. I get
smile.
this all the time. So it no, not really actually. I mean, to a degree it was, but it it grew a meaning over time.
Mm-hmm.
And that I kind of don't talk about a lot. Um, because it's harder to explain and it's a little more I don't know in depth. It would take a while, but at first it what happened was I was trying to make my fucking account just to listen to music, and I tried to just make it black like Black, um, because I couldn't fucking come up with anything, and then I fucked up and mistyped it
Mm.
and saved it and just never fucking changed it. Um, and then once I started making music, it was like it was too fucking late. It would have been weird to change it.
Right.
So it just kind of sits where it is right now. You know, maybe one day it'll be way easier to describe what fucking, it means. But as of right now, there's a meaning. It's really not anything too interesting though.
Okay. Like, so you're like a really good rapper, and your name is Black. Do people often think you're black when they just hear your voice?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I was surprised that I got that as much as I did. I didn't think that that would be a thing. I sound pretty fucking white when I listen back to myself. Um,
I don't know. I don't know.
See, that's what people say, and I'd never know. I can't hear it, but I guess that's just because I fucking know. But
Yeah.
yeah, I've gotten that. Like, people will join the live streams that I do. They'll be like, "Holy shit,
You're
it's a white
white.
kid," and I'll be like, "Yeah, what did you think?" And they'll be like, "Well, your voice," and I'm like, "Dude, I'm screaming
Right.
at the top of my fucking lungs. Like, I feel like you'd be able to tell." I don't
Nah.
know. It
Me.
baffles me, but yeah, I get that a fuck ton.
Because I said it in your one of your lives. I was like, my first song to you was "I Ate." So,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that one I was like, oh, this dude's black. I just thought you were black, but after a while I realized you weren't. But still,
Yeah,
it's still
yeah.
I'm
funny.
not gonna pour this.
He's black. His name's Black. But then again, a little darky. He's not dark, so I guess
That's true. He's in there somewhere.
somewhere.
He's a little mix.
Yeah. I think he's mixed with like Middle Eastern or something. I'm not sure.
Indian.
Indian. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. um, the most important question you'll ever get ever.
Hell yeah.
Okay? You ready? You ready?
Ready.
In the beginning of K2, were you actually burping?
Yes. I try.
Question of the year, bro.
That's a fact. Nobody's asked me
This
that
is
yet.
the second question we've gotten today about burping.
But the other one wasn't to do with this. This one was the first time anybody's ever questioned the legitimacy of my burp. And I feel kind of attacked, to be completely honest with you. I need you to step the fuck off, okay? My burps are my business.
No, because like it was so perfect. It was like the rumble. It sounded like a cartoon. Like you pressed a button. Like
Yeah, I don't know, dude. When I fucking when I'm getting ready to do a take, I guess I like breathe in a lot. So sometimes it fucking happens. Most of the time I cut it out. This time I was like, fuck it. This song is about doing K2, so I'm not really concerned with whether or not I burped in the intro.
Truth.
So yeah.
You kept it in. Speaking of that, this area, I don't think people realize that K2 is actually really common in this. I don't think people realize how common that.
Yeah,
substance
it's a
is.
fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was surprised how fucking prevalent it is. Have you ever seen anything with it?
What?
K2?
K2. I've known about K2.
Maybe not Maryland.
Yeah, I've
Shit.
That shit is dangerous,
You
dude.
buy it at a gas station.
Look, I'm from PG. I'm from like the hood side. So like around my school, there was like a gas station, and like they always sold it. Like, I always saw kids go there. I'm like, but they would never leave with like food or anything. So I'm like, what are you getting? They were always
K2.
Like, K2. Yeah.
Are you hip to Concept Collective?
I don't know.
Blonde Larry.
Who?
Blonde Larry?
Get the fuck out of here. Nobody cares.
No.
Just go. Just
You
go.
know what?
Next.
I'm kind of curious, but okay.
We'll explain it later.
Okay. I'm from the black side of Maryland. I was just expecting. So that's why I'm black. You can't do. But yeah.
You said I'm from the black side. Let's get it straight, okay?
The black side. Not the
I'm
rapper
white.
black. But yeah, shit. Let me see. So yeah. So how long have you been doing music? I don't know if I asked you that. How long have you been doing music?
I mean, as far as like music in general goes, I started in like 7th and 8th grade. I was doing bands with friends. I went to this like music teaching place where they gave like guitar, vocal lessons and shit like that. And they can put bands together sometimes. So I was vocals. Yeah, scream.
That's badass.
Yeah, so I started as a metal vocalist.
That's so cool that they let you do that.
Yeah, and kind of went from there. I was shit at writing and shit at performing, like shit at everything back then. So I mean, it started way back then, and then I started producing in like, I don't know, it must have been 2015, 2016, and fucking, can you shut the fuck up?
The background is making me laugh. Like I'm trying to hold it. So
Jesus Christ!
This dude's
That looks like a
hilarious.
lightsaber.
In the middle of an interview,
I
bro.
don't give a fuck what you're doing. I don't care.
Yo, this is the
Okay.
best interview ever.
I'm fucking in the background.
You're not in the shot anymore. Okay. Must have started producing 2015, 2016,
Okay.
and then bruh, shut up, bruh.
Can't tell me.
Moved. I swear, I'm gonna come over there and fuck you.
Are you picking up this audio back here?
A little bit. It's very soft though.
Okay, then I'll just keep going.
Yeah.
Yes, beats started 2015, 2016, moved from there to doing vocals around, I don't know, like a year later. I had been doing them before that, but never putting anything out. And I think the first song I ever recorded was on my fucking phone. It was garbage. Yeah, and then ever since then, up to now.
Okay. I mean, we gotta start somewhere. I'm pretty sure everyone's first song is nowhere near as good as anything. So
Yeah, no,
gotta
that's
start from
definitely true.
somewhere. But that's dope. So you said you started with metal vocals. So what like genre of metal did you do, or like at least what type of screams?
We did fucking, it was weird. We did a whole bunch of different stuff. We would cover a lot. So when we covered stuff, we would do like fucking Stone Temple Pilots, Alice in Chains type shit. But when we did our own original shit, we would do we did some grindcore for a minute. Yeah, and then we did like deathcore type shit for a while. Yeah, like that.
Oh dang, that was
Um,
actually good.
it's killing it back there.
I know.
Fucking, yeah, yeah, that type of shit.
So basically, like you went from like new metal, metalcore type to like you said, like grindcore, deathcore type things. So you
Yeah,
know what you
up,
mean.
up to this.
That's dope. That's dope. And what did you when did you find out you could like rap really well?
I still don't think I can rap really well.
Well, what did
Um,
you, when did you start rapping? I'll just say
I
that.
I started rapping. I don't know. It was much after the band stopped. Late ninth grade or early 10th grade. It must have been late ninth or mid ninth grade.
Hmm.
When I started. Um, and that was really just inspired by because I transferred from metal to rap as like the genre that I like the most. And now I go back and forth, but there was a period there where I was like, oh fuck metal. I'm into this like underground shit. And since I had access to like, all the other people that were kind of deep in there doing their own thing, it was a different type of energy that I felt. And I just started fucking trying it, and kept trying until I actually made a song that I was like, wow, this is pretty
Okay.
fucking good. Like I remember I'd be in my basement like playing shit back, and I'd be like, if this one doesn't blow up, then nothing will blow up, and they didn't blow up. So, um, but I was excited about it. Is the point?
That's dope. That's still dope though.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it was
You're a
fun.
very well-rounded artist. That's why I think that why a lot of people gravitate to you. Very well-rounded. You'd be surprised how many artists that are like more famous than you are not
Right.
well-rounded. So,
Yeah.
I think that's like a really good thing. So don't beat yourself up about not being
Yeah.
as popular. You're a popular artist for underground, but
Yeah.
not as
Yeah.
much as you want to be. I'm sure. But
Yeah. I
shit.
mean, it's
Chris, you're not true underground, bro. I'm true.
when it comes
My
to
song, my song got
underground to the bones. 45 plays underground.
underground, bro. That's below the
It's
ground.
real
Below the
underground.
ground, bro.
Underground.
45.
No, I mean when it comes to success, like past this, I'm not gonna, I'd never be one to say like, fuck that, I don't want to ever blow up. That's not true. Of course I do. I would love to live off this shit and make this my living, but really the main goal that I've wanted to hit with it, I've hit already.
Oh,
And
that's
the
dope.
stuff in the future is, if that comes, then I'd be psyched about that. But as of right now, I'm happy.
Oh, that's dope. Okay, I like that. I like that. Um, so as a person, like more so, I don't know your real name. I don't know if you want your name like disclosed, but as a person, like as Black, how could you tell us like how you are? Like what's your personality? Would you say?
Um, I mean, kind of a dick.
Mm.
Uh, but only to people that I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I'm working on being more outwardly kind because there's really no reason to be like that. I think it just was like that in the beginning because I'm not a big conversationalist. I don't like talking to people really.
Hmm.
But as time has passed, my music's gotten less fucking absurdly angry. Not that that's still not coming, believe me, because I have my days. But
Hmm.
and that's just because I don't know. I'm starting to be fucked up about everything that happens, and less sensitive, dumb shit, and just not caring. Um, but I like to think that I care a lot about the people I care a lot about. If you earned my respect, then you have that. You have my loyalty, that's for sure. And past that, it comes basis to basis on how a person acts.
I love that. That's one of the best like responses to that. That's dope. So like, and you might not think so because you just said you're a dick, but like you said you're a dick, so that like that, and you're trying to
I
do
know
something
I
about
am.
it. Yeah. So like you that's not a bad thing. That's actually really good to me. Like you're trying to
Yeah.
do something. Most people be like, oh, there's
Easy to
nothing wrong with
recognize when someone says "Hey" and you go "Fuck out of my face, bro."
that. Exactly. But
I
so
don't know
being
you.
but being like that, like how do you think you treat your fans pretty well?
Oh yeah, I fucking love every single one of my fans. Every single live stream that I've done, the people that come to those all the time, I love the fuck out of them. The people that hit me in my DMs all the time talking about, I've had kids say that some of my shit is helping them through kind of harder times. And
Mm-hmm.
that's fuck, I love that, you know? And I'll always love that. If, you know, I have a little highlight on my page right now. It says PSA, and it says, any conversations, if you need any advice, if you just want to talk to somebody, my DMs are open, hit me. Because the people that support me mean the fucking world to me on a really real and serious level. And I do try to remind people that, you know, if you're a fan of me, you got to keep in mind, yeah, we're separated by a screen, and I haven't met most of them,
Mm-hmm.
but through whatever medium it is, whether it's just the internet or the live streams, the DMs, the music, I am super willing to connect with people and talk to them because they're, I mean, they're some of the greatest fucking people. You know, some of the younger ones are really like working through tough shit, and that's
Mm-hmm.
inspiring because I feel like I've been there before, and you know, I'm glad that something I'm putting out could help them with that because when I was that age, I would listen to other people and I'd hit them up and I'd be like, this is what I'm dealing with right now. You're really helping me through it. And to be that person later on in life is fucking crazy to me. So, I mean, and that ties back into the success thing that you asked.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking success in my eyes. Period.
Yeah, definitely. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Like the fact that you're actually like affecting people's lives to me
Right.
in itself, it's just
It's fucking
amazing.
crazy. It blows my mind every single time.
Exactly. Hell, I don't want to get too emotional, but I remember me like, this was like probably like last year when I was blasting some of your songs, um, in my headphones, and I was just like walking to work because I had like a long like I used to work somewhere I had to walk a long ass distance, but going through hard times, I was just blasting your songs. I can't remember the names. One was I was like I said it was my first, and those
Yeah.
others like
Yeah.
but it just memories like that just stick with you, especially what you're listening to at the time. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel
No,
like
I
that's
mean,
dope.
that's the fucking goal, you know? And that I'm glad because that shit is really like means fucking everything to me because I make music for me,
Hmm.
but if it helps somebody else, then it's just as much for them. You know, like it's I'm gifting that to whoever. You know, like
Right.
if you really connect with it, then it's fucking yours. Like interpret it how you want, interact with it how you want, whatever. You know, it's out there
That's dope, man. I love that. I love that. Very relationship oriented. That's how I love that,
for
man.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. So, uh. So with your fan base, what do you like? Do you have you done a show yet? I think I should ask that first.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
tell them about what we did.
Which one?
The fucking
VFW.
big one.
So there's a VFW out here that hosts a bunch of shows
Mm-hmm.
for just kind of kids, you know, that want to play shit and have fun. And I've done a lot there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's really like the spot. Um, but as far as anything past that, not really. This summer though, and I mean the VFW's fucking great because local people come, and I had this guy over here, Jack.
We did some metal
Play
shit.
yeah we took my tracks and had him lay guitar over it and then play that with it and those were some of the greatest fucking experiences, dude.
Mm.
But this summer I'm trying to do shows in a bunch of fucking different states, three separate ones, two to three separate ones in California,
Mm.
probably one or two in Chicago, Texas, a couple of them, Maryland maybe, Ohio maybe, places like that, just kind of all over.
Dope. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited for that. I feel
Yeah.
like it'll take off. Your music is just like it's just that it's that useful
Yeah.
to so many people to hear.
And you know, that's the goal. I wanna get shit out there, you know, and really like push it to other states and like all over the fucking, you know, US world, whatever.
Right. That's exciting. That's exciting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, another thing. So I don't know how to like say this without like, cause I'm a very joking person. So when I say this, please
Go
don't
for
think
it.
I'm being an ass. So
Go
like
for it.
a lot of
You said I'm
people
so
talk about.
excited.
So fucking excited.
A lot of people talk about your songs, like especially lately, like having no melody. Like, is that a thing you
Uh-huh.
do purposely?
Yeah. Yeah. You ever seen Wendigo comment
Yeah.
on any of my songs saying please don't make any more no melody songs?
I haven't
Yeah,
seen that though.
every single time he comments that, I make 10 to 13 more.
That's fucking.
Fuck that kid. Just kidding. I love you.
Shout out
Um,
Wendigo.
shout out Wendigo. Yeah. Yeah, we just made a fucking another one the other night.
Oh
Um,
man,
and one today with this guy.
that's
Fucking
hilarious.
those are so fucking funny to me, dude. I don't know what it is. They're so hard, bruh.
Yeah, I love them though.
That's the thing. The whole point of them is that everybody knows I'm, or at least they should know I'm fucking around. Like the lyrics on those songs are ridiculous,
Yeah,
fucking ridiculous. Like it's the stupidest shit I've ever written. But it's so fucking hard, dude. That's the purpose of those songs.
dope, bro. I love that. I love that, man.
Yeah.
I did an interview with Wendigo a few weeks ago, and he was like, I think I'm not sure. I have to look over it again, but I think he mentioned like how other producers don't even have like melodies, or I remember if it was melodies or good melodies. I hope he
Yeah,
wasn't
dude.
talking
He
about you.
fucking hates no melody beats. He's like,
Yeah.
listen, man, they're drawn out. They're done, okay? We've sucked everything out of them. We can't do it anymore.
Yo.
And then I'm just in my room clicking these 808s and C sharp, C sharp, fucking over and over again.
Bro, only people that have ever used a beat maker know exactly what you're
For
saying.
real. Exactly.
Oh shit, I'm crying. Oh man.
I don't want to send over.
He made one the other night and he's like, whoa, shit.
Dude, this is so easy.
I know.
This is so fun.
They're so easy to make. That's what's so fun about them.
Right.
And I mean, the thing is, a lot of times I get fucking bored with music. So, of course, I'm going to do some shit that's fun.
Right.
Suck my dick if you don't like it.
Oof.
Seriously, bro. Like, fuck out of here, dude. I don't make this shit for people who don't like, if you don't like it, fuck off.
Yeah, don't listen to it.
It's fine. You don't have to, you know?
Right. Right.
Like, there's shit. I dropped a whole fucking album on fucking boom bap beats. You gonna get mad because I made a fucking no melody song called Crazy Girls?
I love
Seriously?
those boom bap songs, by the way. Side note, I have to say that. I love those boom bap songs.
Fuck out of here, dude. Come on.
Bro, that's hilarious. Oh, speaking. So you more as I didn't talk about you a lot as a producer. So as a producer, what did you start using? Like, what software did you use, and what do you use now?
It's been FL12 forever. I bought a version of it at first. Shit was ass. It didn't have any VSTs that I wanted. And then I cracked it. Arrest me. And, from there, I went.
Waves.
Yeah. All the plugins I have are illegally. Suck my dick. So yeah, it's been FL forever. I made a really shitty beat at first, and then just went from there. And I love the fuck out of that program. It's so the UI is so fucking friendly, dude. There's a learning curve, but as soon as you pass that, it's like you can do anything.
Right. That's true. That's true.
I hate that.
Whatever. All right.
So, another thing I did. That's something I'm just thinking of things as I go. I have something written, but I'm just doing things as I go as well. So, this is a question that I've had that I've actually never asked anyone. So, for this type of the rage, screaming type of aggressive music, because that style, especially in rap, is rarely done. So, you as a producer, how do you? I don't know if you mix your vocals. Like, how did that come along? Like, how did you find out how to mix your vocals in that type
So
of music?
you cracked up for a minute. What'd you say about how do I mix my vocals?
Yeah, with that type of rap style, like the screaming style.
Yeah, well, he just said you don't, which is kind of close to the truth.
Huh.
I mean, it's it's really just a different type of thing. Like when you switch from genre to genre, you'll realize that mixing your vocals it changes what you need for it. For shit like that, you just gotta match it with the energy of the rest of the song. Make sure it's audible, EQs, compressors, distortion, depending on the song, like delay, shit like that. That's actually the simplest genre to mix, in my opinion. It's really not difficult.
I agree.
Yeah,
That does make
it's so fucking easy to mix that shit. And I dislike everything about music that's not actually making the music. So when it comes to shit like that, I don't try very hard. It's about the fucking song and, you know, what I put into it. I mean, not to say that mixing isn't important, because it fucking is. And if your song is mixed shittily, it will suck regardless of how good it's supposed to be. So yeah, basic shit always get out of the way. But, you know, as far as specifics for genres, just play it by ear. You know, there's no right way. Do what
Right.
sounds good.
Okay. Okay. Man, I like that. I like that. Let me see. I think I guess that's really all like the serious questions that I have, more so for that.
That's
Oh,
fuck shit, then.
oh. Bet. Okay, that's all you had to say. But it's not really fuck shit. But the first one I'm gonna start with is like, what's your like fashion choice? Like, what clothes do you rock? I'm not judging by like what you got on now, unless that's what you wear. But
You know, fucking whew.
My jacket, bro.
This is not my jacket. I don't own this.
what?
No, I mean, fucking. I used to dress pretty fucking shitty. I think I still do dress really shitty. I got shit with zippers in it. I got shit with rips in it and shit like that.
Bro, I love
Boots and
boots,
shit.
man. I love boots.
But I dress in basic.
Do it again, man. Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah, hold
Do
on.
the
It
toe
says
point.
you're.
Bro, that's the thumbnail of the video, bro. That's that perfect. That's the
I look like a
thumbnail.
female. Um, nah. I dress. I dress in black a whole fucking lot. I'm real edgy.
Mm. Okay.
It's very on brand. You know, black.
Hey,
You
that
couldn't
works.
connect the dots before.
That's bro. See when everyone does that. See, but they're dressing in black, but you're actually black, so you're dressing in black, so you're really black. That's
I own this shit. What do you? I fucking copyrighted it.
bro. So
Nobody else
everyone
can wear black after this.
They owe you so much royalties, bro.
You owe me fucking millions.
Every emo person right now is punching this. Is punching the
I'm bringing life and all the emo motherfuckers to court right after this interview.
Oh shit, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, no. I mean, fucking. I've been, you know, I wear pink and shit sometimes. I get wild. I get crazy.
I love it. Ooh, are
Yeah.
you wild and crazy? Like, do you do like crazy shit? Do you like screaming the mall and shit like that?
Sometimes I just. Can you hear me right now?
A little bit.
Sometimes I just go to the mall and start fucking. Sometimes I go into the Gucci store with 20 cents and ask if I can buy this.
What can I buy with this?
Hey, can I get anything with this? No. Okay, please don't call security. I'm leaving.
Bye.
Aside from that, no. I'm very quiet. I stay in my room and sleep.
I mean,
I come out of my room, I get beat, so I don't want to talk about it too much.
Oof.
Anyway,
That's yeah. What's your favorite food? I didn't know what to say after that one. What's your,
I don't get beat. I have a very loving household.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we
lit.
know.
That's lit. Your parents supportive of like your music?
Definitely. My dad's super supportive. He likes a lot of this stuff, or some of it. My mom has slapped me several times because of my lyrics. I mean, I said this in the fucking last interview, but one thing she says a lot is, why can't you make a song where you don't curse and it's happy all the way through? I say, Mom, as soon as I get happy again, I'll hit you with that. I'll send you a link. Right now, I'm real upset about everything, including you yelling at me right now. So please leave me alone. And I go to my room and I cry and I record it. And that's how I make my music.
That's fire. Like,
What are you talking about?
I need to write that down.
I was completely serious. None of that was a joke. I'm dead serious.
Shit. I feel though. Well, that's good. It comes from raw emotion, man. It comes from raw emotion, you know.
I just weep on the fucking microphone. Put auto-tune on it.
Caleb Showman.
Yeah.
There's I forgot who I was talking to that said that. Like, they actually do that or have done that. I think it was Corn.
I don't actually do that. I want to just.
I know. You were laughing. I know. I was saying, but it just came to my mind. I don't know if you're like a fan of Corn. They're like they've done a song where they actually like
Fucking
cry.
band?
Yeah,
Yeah, the early shit is insane.
that's wild to me.
I saw them live one time. They sucked. The worst fucking live band ever.
Bro,
Can't stand these motherfuckers.
again, every metalhead is punching the air right now.
Bro, dude, I can't lie.
No,
Dude, he's
I
so
believe you.
tall.
I believe you.
The fucking vocalist is like an iron giant.
Jesus.
It's massive.
So
I know, that's this confusing part.
What song? What songs did they perform? Did they perform their famous ones?
This was way back. I don't even remember.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Just remember they were not very good.
I feel bad, man. Oof. What's some other fuck shit? Oh, do you have like a celebrity crush?
Oh, fuck yes, bruh.
Darky.
Darky, bruh. I'd fuck the shit out of Darky.
Watch
Holy.
out, Darky.
Woo!
Watch out,
Watch
Darky.
out, bro. I'm coming. No, real shit. Who am I?
Julian.
Who are my celebrity crushes? Help me out.
In love.
Ariana Grande.
Really?
Please call me.
Okay.
Please call me. I swear to God, I've been hitting you nonstop. You won't answer your phone.
Oof. Yeah, she gotta answer, man. I don't know what she been doing.
I'm sorry about Mac.
Oh,
Time to move on. Sorry, don't put that in.
I love dark humor, bro. So I'm not gonna put it up, but I love dark humor.
You could put the part where I said fuck Darky in there for sure.
Bet.
Who the fuck else? Who am I missing? As soon as you asked me that, I started blank. Alexis Texas.
Who's that? Is she like a
Don't worry about it. Look it up.
Oh, I'm guessing. Okay, man. I can guess now.
I'm not gonna say her name, but there's one more. Okay, I don't want to publicize this, but just know there's one person in my heart.
Okay.
It's real. It's real important to me.
Okay. Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
Call me.
Yeah, call him after this. I'll tell you.
I got you.
Not you.
Shit. Who else? What else? Damn. I'm blank too.
Damn.
Did I ask
Shit.
you your favorite? Ask you your favorite food yet?
Nope.
What's your favorite food? Man? Like, when you go on a date with Darky, like what?
I eat but I'm gonna feed him a bowl of Cheez-Its. I'm gonna sit him down and wine and dine him. The wine is gonna be a water bottle, and the dine is gonna be Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its.
Bro, you ever had hot and spicy Cheez-Its?
No. Are they good?
Woo! Unbelievable.
That sounds romantic.
I fuck with pasta. I fuck with fish. You ever had swordfish?
No, I'm actually allergic to fish. Believe it or not. I'm sorry.
Bitch ass motherfucker. Allergic to fish.
I can't help it.
You allergic to Cheez-Its?
No, I can eat Cheez-Its.
Okay, then you got a point.
Okay.
I eat really shittily, so you know.
I mean, you look great. Your skin looks flawless. I don't know.
Fuck, you know, it's the lighting. It's the light. Looking
know,
at the
man.
depression
You
that
look
keeps
so
me
great.
this way.
You look so great to me, man. I don't know. You beautiful.
Try to pour.
Man.
Yeah.
It's just consistently.
I jumped in a giant barrel of sulfuric acid.
Oof. You didn't
Just
come
a
out with like.
walking piece of shit.
Healed very well.
Yeah, you healed very well.
It took months, but I'm back now.
Was it medical?
That's amazing. Like you should have came out with like superpowers or some shit.
That's why I'm disappointed.
When his Tesla caught on fire, he was in it, subsequently
Smoking.
burning his skin,
But it helped with
causing
it
it
helped.
to be covered in scar tissue.
It helped with the crack that I was smoking at the time
in
because
in the back
They
of the
lighted it
Tesla.
for you.
in the back of the Tesla,
But it was in the back.
not in the front.
No, because you know it. There's like the back, and then there's like the back. But it was in like
Within
the
the
back.
So
You
it's
know?
like that?
in the back.
So crack.
I get it.
Crack. That's my favorite food. Holy shit. Crack.
Oh shit. Do you still have some?
He has some. Where's the crack?
Where is it? Can I have some? I mean, no, I didn't want any. I just want to know.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Smokes it.
Dope.
Okay, moving on.
I'm gonna pull up to your house. Secret Service.
It's gonna be feds up there.
We're both getting interrogated, man. It's okay. But what's your? I do have one. So, what's your view on like because you're in a very aggressive like type of music? What's your view on like actual violence in the world? Because you'd be surprised what people say.
Go for it. I mean, it depends on the scenario. You know, like if you're just being a dick for no fucking reason, you probably shouldn't be doing all that. But if somebody says something you don't like it, deck them.
Oof.
Flip them like a fucking. I tried to do a metaphor there. It didn't work.
Like a coin.
I'm not on my. Yeah, like a coin. Sorry, like a light switch.
Ah.
Like a kickflip.
Like a bag of flour. That one didn't make sense. Yeah, I mean,
Flower.
There are plenty of scenarios where violence is applicable. Plenty.
Yeah, but what about like wars and shit? You know?
Wars?
Yeah.
It depends what they're about. If you're fighting a war about religion, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. I mean, I guess a lot of people care. They're killing each other.
Yeah.
My bad. I don't care. I don't care.
And we shouldn't either.
That's a lot. Bro, that's gotta be the clip that like is promoted for this.
No, you know how in YouTube videos the intro and then the intro, like there's a clip from the beginning,
and then the intro like sound clip.
Yeah, you gotta put in the very beginning. Yeah, I don't think people care. Oh wait, it's a war.
We're killing each other. I guess some.
Yeah, go for it. Depends on the circumstance. Don't do dumb shit. Well, do dumb shit, but only if you need to, or want. You know what? Fuck it. Do whatever. Okay.
As your manager.
It's not my manager. Fuck no. It ain't no God. What?
It's a game called Knockout.
Oh my. Stop. I'm not saying that on here. Anyway, you know, I got no fucking clue. I mean, I'm not completely against the idea that there might be some sort of fucking higher being or what the fuck ever. But shit, man, the way we depict it is just what that is a bunch of people really fucking afraid of death, and they want an easy explanation, so they go, there's a beautiful man in the sky who made all this shit with the snap of his fingers, and we're gonna go hug him for the rest of our lives after we die. Yeah, and then fucking then we made a fuck ton of profit on it. We killed a bunch of people over it, and that's where we're at now. That shit is no. I mean, of course, there are a bunch of different religions. If you believe in that shit, I'm not gonna knock it, because who the fuck am I to make the decision on whether or not that's legitimate? But you know, as far as my personal opinion goes, I'm not subscribing to any of that. Yeah, exactly. Somebody was like, fuck, this pitch went way too far. Holy shit. It's been hundreds of years, dude. This is all my fault. For a fucking school project. And now we're here. I made one joke. One. Hold on. Can we pause and edit this whole entire thing that's about to happen out of the interview? Hello. Huh? Okay. Good night. I'm currently in the middle. Woo! Okay, help me with this one. One superpower, what would it be? I struggle between these two. Teleportation, reading people's minds, or actually, and then there's one third one, invisibility. Which one of those is the most beneficial? Teleportation, reading people's minds, invisibility. Pick one.
Fuck reading people's minds, dude.
Actually, no, fuck that.
Fuck no.
I have extreme trust issues, so I'm gonna go with reading people's minds.
Well, that's gonna make everything so much worse. You are never gonna be able to have a true relationship with someone.
So you're telling me that what I'm thinking in my head is real?
I think that
Confirms.
I think that there are some things that you don't need to know.
Wrong.
I think that there are things that I think that's too much power. And
Wrong.
No.
This man dumb as shit.
Me?
Nah.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, you would never be able to have a genuine human connection with someone because
Wrong.
they would always know what you're thinking. You would
Wrong.
always know what you're. I just think that.
Wrong.
I think you think that's a good
Wrong.
idea, but I think in
Wrong.
hindsight,
Reading people's minds. Wrong. Wrong. Life on the beat.
Bitch.
Okay, here we go. Hold up, Life made this motherfucking beat. Whoa. Perfect. No problem. It'll be like $35.
PayPal.
PayPal. Yeah. I got real bad trust issues. I'm about to know what that bitch is thinking. I'll be like, hey, yo, did you go out last night? You didn't tell me? She's like, nah. I'm reading her mind. She's like, fuck, I went out last night. I didn't tell him. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. You didn't fuck this one guy? Insert exact name here. She's like, oh my God. He knows. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I can read minds. Yeah, but good shit when you're like, also like when I show people my tracks, they're like, great, and they're my out. This shit is fucking garbage. Fix this now, because that's what I need to really hear. And then I'll know. Exactly, but I'll know. It won't matter. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Ragecore, dude. That would be a sick.
You mean as far as like other artists too, like everybody? I think if people keep doing the same shit over, then nowhere. I think if people keep taking it way too far and going way more metal than trap and like putting out these weird ass tracks where they're putting fucking black metal screams on a trap beat, nowhere. That shit is fucking garbage. But I think if people really try to do something cool with it, a great example is City Morgue, Zillakami, doing something fucking amazing with that. That's somebody I forgot to mention when we were talking about influences. That's a huge one. So if people keep doing shit like that, then I think it could be a really big thing. I mean, you covered pretty much everything. We got my superpower out of the way, so I'm happy. Exactly. That was the one that I needed you to ask. I wouldn't have let you post this otherwise. At the same time, I'm kind of mad because you question the legitimacy of. I don't know how to feel about you right now. I thought we had something. You sure about that? You questioning my burp? You gonna tell me it's real now? Tell me it's real. There we go. There we go. We're good. We settled it. Put a dot in it. Perfect. Fuck yeah. This was awesome. Fuck life. Fuck him.
That would be a good tag.
Yeah, let me hit you with another one. Fuck life. There we go. Perfect. I will. It'll be the next song. This has been Blckk, giving you bullshit answers. Just kidding. All of them are real, except for like maybe a couple of them. But I'm not gonna tell you which ones they are. SoundCloud, BLCKK. All my other social medias are linked in there. New album coming either late July, mid July, early August. Yet to be determined. It's called MIA. Cover art submissions are still going. Send anything you have. Make sure the title's on there. I love everybody watching this and everybody watching this who came looking for me. I love all of Life's fans. Watch more Life interviews, all that shit. Bye-bye.